Okay, step 1, select custom race. Within that, make sure you've got the GT5 as well as Sugo. We're going into the number of laps. We're going to make those 10. Your date is going to be custom. You're going to keep it at 2 o'clock summer default. Make the weather slots 1, and you're going to select it to clear, because that's going to give you the most grip out of all the different settings. Don't forget to push save. Then we're going to go across to the opponents, take down all your opponents to 0, because we're going to be racing against yourself, and essentially do a 10-lap race, and reason being will be shown shortly. We're also going to then go into rules and regulations, make sure the penalties are on, the track limits are on, because not only is it going to just be keeping you honest, but also you'll figure out whether you're actually fast or not. Then select start, and it will then do the quick load screen, but you'll see that that loaded extremely quickly. You'll then go into your setup. You saw that I started off with the loose. What I'm doing here is I'm just reducing the brake balance, want a little bit on the rear, just to help keep that car stopping better. I just felt it was a lot more stable for myself. Just drop down the tire pressures a little bit as well, just so that we aren't overheating them too much. On the anti-roll bars, I'll try to go up, but that already was on the most, and I just increased the rear anti-roll bar just 1 click, just to let that rear slap out just a little bit, because I do like it. And you'll see on the slow bumps I've are just starting to equalize them slightly, just so that they're reacting the same. And then the slow rebounds, I've made them the same again, so that you've got a consistent front and back. And instead of having a massive difference on the rebound transition, I brought them closer as well, and I was pretty happy with the setup. There's not much more that you can change, but for me this definitely did feel like the way to go. And then I dropped down that fuel to 10 liters. Sorry, to 10 laps, not 10 liters. Oh, I did do 10 liters. Fantastic. And don't forget to save, and I saved it as a new name and saved it as a Sugo Race. Then continued, and you'll see now just go straight back in, make sure that the setup is done, and get ready to start. Step 2 is pretty basic. You go and you do your 10 laps, so there's 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps. So I'm starting to get myself into a little bit of a rhythm, starting to just better my lap time. There's 5, lap 6, 7, 8, here comes 8, lap 9, then a lap number 10, and done. So now once you cross the line, you will get your total time. That total time you can either screenshot it or take a photo with it on your camera. You can then send it through to me either on WhatsApp, on the Discord, but please guys, as a private message, or you can send it through the PSN Messenger. And the reason I've done it this way is so that we are not interfered by the drivers, that you can't be banging into somebody and either ruin their race or your own race. And that's why I've decided to go this way. So just quick recap: you set up the 10-lap race as per the settings, adjust your setup accordingly, do the race, screenshot and send it either by PSN Messenger, WhatsApp, or a private message. Please do not show your time on the Discord. The whole idea is to keep it a secret, and we'll know who's racing where on Monday.